What's going on, everyone? It's Token, and we are back with more battlespot action as we are here for our VGC Climbing the Ladder series. This is our battlespot series where we take teams that either I make or other people in the VGC community make, and we try our best to ladder as high as we can with the team within a week, sometimes longer due to scheduling issues as I do work a decent amount, and we just try to feature the team as much as we can. We're still rocking out with that Tapu Lele, Pheromosa, Torkoal, Celesteela, Snorlax team. I didn't want to say everything. We're still rocking out with that team, so I hope you guys enjoy these episodes. Your support as always is greatly appreciated either way, so we're just going to hop right on the ladder. I see no reason in not doing that, so that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do, so hopefully we can snag some wins. So we're going to be 17-47. So hopefully we can snag maybe 2 wins. Oh God, as we get a 19-26 opponent from Japan. Oh my freaking lord. Alright, and they're going to have a team of Garchomp, Tapu Koko, Celesteela, Arcanine, Hariyama, and P2. So this is going to be a tough one. They're really high rated. I do feel a Hariyama lead. I feel it coming. I can sense it. Yeah, our best bet's definitely. Yeah, so we're going to go with our Pheromosa Tapu Lele lead. It's a staple lead on this team. It is an archetype that we built the rest of this team around. Torkoal Lilligant is also within itself an archetype that you can also build around. I decided to throw it on this team because I do think it works well with the offensive power of Pheromosa and Tapu Lele as well, because of the fact that things get really worn down with those two at the start of the game, and then we can really start to just clean up shop afterwards with Pheromosa and Tapu Lele. Won't be bringing them in this one because I did foresee that Hariyama lead. Hopefully my opponent does lead with Hariyama, otherwise I'm gonna feel pretty dumb. They might just go with Garchomp Arcanine or Tapu Koko Arcanine, something like that. So that also would have been pretty decent leads for my opponents. We'll see what they went with. And I did go with that Hariyama, so yes, that makes me feel good about leading Lele. So the only unfortunate thing about this is I really I think we do resist the fighting type move. So yeah, I'm not gonna target Hariyama. I'm hoping it just switches out, and I'm hoping Arcanine does not protect. It's because I'm going to double up on Arcanine. So let's pray it doesn't protect, and let's pray Hariyama doesn't go for like a heavy slam on Lele or Arcanine. Those are 2 things I'm hoping for. Arcanine withdraws. No. Into Tapu Koko. Okay, and that's gonna switch up the terrain. Alright, well now I'm really curious what Hariyama did. Oh, well now Hariyama can fake out, so that makes sense. And we will begin our Fighting MZ off on a Pokemon that does resist it. We're still not in the worst position though. It's just unfortunate that Arcanine's still going to be around and we didn't get that solid damage off on Arcanine. But we can play around that, especially if my opponent wants to switch in Arcanine. I don't know. It's still pretty interesting. So I have an interesting play to make. Because my opponent can switch back in Arcanine again, and I think that might make it to where our no, that puts Tapu Koko at a pretty low range, so maybe our Poison Jab can take it out. Not really sure though. I'm just going to go for it though. We're going to go for that, and we're going for the Psychic on Hariyama. So hopefully this gets the KOs we need. Hopefully that's not a Scarf Koko, anything weird like that. It looks like Arcanine's coming back in though, so that's fine. We'll see what Hariyama decided to do. Let's see, what did Hariyama do? Alright, we're Psychicking Hariyama. That should definitely take it out unless it's Sash, which would be crazy. No, it eats that. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. I would have been much more careful with my play if I thought that was a possibility. Yeah, I mean, we'll be taking a close combat. Like on Pheromosa, we should live that. Yeah, we do live. Alright. And now I'm just going to go into Snorlax, and do I want to Psychic that again? What will my opponent likely go into? Getting rid of Arcanine is much needed. We need Arcanine gone, honestly. I'm just going to let Arcanine chunk its health, hopefully with a Flare Blitz on the Pheromosa slot. If it's on Lele, we might not live that. We probably won't live that with the chip damage we already have. But we'll see what happens. So we'll switch out Pheromosa into Snorlax. And we get a Fint on Pheromosa. I'm not Sash though. No, I don't understand the Fint play. There's no chance of me staying in there. There's no chance. So the Flare Blitz will come off onto our Snorlax. Oh no, onto Lele. Oh, okay, good play. Good play. The Fint would have actually took out Pheromosa. So now that play makes much more sense to me. So we will go into Pheromosa now, and we'll see what my opponent decides to go into Garchomp. My play is definitely to protect Pheromosa and just to go for a high horsepower on Arcanine, just in case that's a hopefully we don't get flinched on Snorlax. That'd be a huge deal. Hopefully we can avoid that. And yeah, we need to knock out Arcanine here. My opponent is smart. They make the prediction that I wouldn't oh no. Oh my god. God, that looked like a crit. Apparently it wasn't. We'll take out Arcanine. And here I'm thinking this is a Scarf Garchomp. I'm thinking it's Scarf. Oh, this is such a huge play. Is this Scarf Garchomp or not? Either way, my opponent can't EQ into their own Pokemon, but they could definitely Rock Slide into both of us and then get a Thunderbolt off. I really don't know what to do. Is this Scarf Garchomp or is it not? Scarf Garchomp or not? He really doesn't have the best things to EQ into, so would he be Scarf Garchomp? Would he have brought Scarf Garchomp to this game? Do I even want to chance that? Unfortunately, I'm going to pray this play doesn't bite me. Doesn't end up biting me in the ass. Okay, I do think that's Scarf Garchomp. Unfortunately, though, my opponent can definitely just double up on Snorlax, and I think a Thunderbolt will likely take us out. Well, no, my opponent has the Gigavolt Havoc, which is even better for them. That is even better for them. So it looks like we'll have to dodge a Rock Slide, unfortunately, for us to win this one. And I have terrible luck with that. I never dodge Rock Slide when I really need to, unfortunately. Yeah, it's definitely on Snorlax, yep. And I'll take out Snorlax. I've been seeing so many Gigavolt Havoc Tapu Kokos as of late. Definitely interesting new little tech that a bunch of people seem to be fond of. But yeah, it looks like we're in a situation where we 100% will have to be able to dodge a Rock Slide on our Pheromosa in order to win this. Huh? Yeah, we still kind of need to dodge it. I was thinking that since electric terrain was gone, that maybe I could get enough chip damage. But considering that the Rock Slide damage is also going to be hitting our Celesteela, we're just not in the position we need to be in. So we'll see. Is this Scarf Garchomp? What is it? What is it? Is it Scarf Chomp? Please don't be Scarf Chomp. Oh, it is, and it hits it on both. Oh well, we gave him a fight. Oh, and my opponent just has Thunder, and they hit it. That's cool. That's wild. Now that's wild. See, I don't have anywhere near the luck to be able to run moves like that. I cannot run Thunder and be going for it outside of Rain. It would never hit. It absolutely would never hit. I already missed. There's some move on this team that I already missed a decent amount. I can't remember what move it is. Oh, Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder's a 75% chance. I think Thunder's 80, so it's only 5% better than that. So, yeah, I could not run a low accuracy move like that. GG's to my opponent though. They played really well. Yeah, they played really well. And bringing Scarf Chomp was actually a really smart idea on there. And so we lost, but that's fine. We're just going to try to bounce back and get another game. And hopefully we can hopefully we can do exactly that. Hopefully we can bounce back and get back up to where we were on the ladder. That was a really high-rated opponent. I really didn't expect to win. My skill level as of right now seems to be kind of mid 1700s. I have a lot of trouble getting too much higher than that, which is unfortunate. I'm hoping that, especially before we get later in the VGC season, as I do have some regionals that I definitely am trying to pick and choose which one I might want to attend. I'm hoping I can increase my skill level and maybe get to the point where I can actually oh god, we're gonna go with our Sun lead, but yeah, I'm hoping I can get to the point where I can consistently at least get to the high 1800s. That'd be a really huge achievement for me, so I'm hoping I could get to that point. That really sucks that we have to face a Wailord team. I absolutely hate this team. I really do. I want to bring Snorlax, but I also want to, no, let's not bring Celeste. But then we can't damage. Then we might struggle to damage not Kartana, Mimikyu. I don't know. We're just going to roll with the punches. I really want Tapu Lele just for the fact that my opponent has Fake Out and they have those two electric types, and I kind of want to mess with that duo. And if my opponent is not Scarf Kartana, we can get a powerful Psychic off on Kartana before it expects to get hit, which could be the difference between winning and losing. So we'll rock out with this team and see exactly how it goes. So my opponent, being extremely smart, leads with Tapu Koko and Mimikyu, and they'll likely switch in Pelipper on the Tapu Koko slot. It only makes sense. I still don't think I have a better play other than to just the double target on Mimikyu could be huge though. Yeah, there's no way they just attack with that Koko. So I'm actually going to double into Mimikyu, as Tapu Koko does protect. My opponent did not bring the rain in. We will get, which would have been pretty hefty damage on Mimikyu, but unfortunately we were just breaking its disguise. We'll see what Mimikyu decided to go for. Oh, it looks like Mimikyu's going for its Z move, so we're in some trouble. It looks like it's Fairy Z move, so this shouldn't do too much to Torkoal if it was on Torkoal. If it's not on Torkoal, I'm perfectly fine with that. We are sashed Lilligant, so hopefully it is on Lilligant. If not, that's fine. Yeah, it's on Lilligant. Alright, that's perfectly fine. That is fine. My opponent likely does have Shadow Sneak though. So hopefully this takes out Mimikyu. Can this take out Mimikyu? Yes, it does. Perfect. Perfect. So I feel like we played that pretty well. We got rid of a pretty huge threat of Mimikyu, Trick Room Setter, a lot of shenanigans going on there. So that was good. Now my opponent will likely get a free Tailwind though, unfortunately. So yeah, this is likely a free Tailwind. I really don't have a play other than saving both of these two and going into Snorlax and Tapu Lele. So that is what I'm going to do. Tapu Lele coming in on that Lilligant slot. I don't think that slot would be targeted with a more powerful, maybe water type move or something. So hopefully that slot gets Thunderbolted, and we'll see if this slot has to take a water type move. We'll see what my opponent went for. They just went for a Dazzling Gleam. Probably a Dazzling Gleam and a Tailwind. It would only make sense. Yeah. Yup. I can go back into Torkoal though and kind of disallow Pelipper to get any powerful damage off, which I think I'm actually going to do. It's a little ballsy, It could backfire, but that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to high horsepower the Tapu Koko. Because if it wants to go for Hurricane and stuff like that, we can maybe that can maybe miss if we have the sun back up. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So the Thunder actually, and my opponent hits it. That is amazing. I'm still in awe at these Thunders just being hit so easy outside of rain. And the Hurricane is also hit by my opponent. That is absolutely amazing. So it was a little bit playing with fire. I knew that there's a chance that whatever my opponent decided to go for could still hit us, and unfortunately for us, it turned out it did. So I'm going to switch out Torkoal back into Lele just because I don't want my opponent to be able to switch out Pelipper and end up with the dominant weather. I want to make sure that I have my weather in the back to stop Pelipper from having its weather. And we'll just move accordingly from there. I'm returning the Tapu Koko to hopefully take it out. Hopefully my opponent doesn't hit 2 moves in. Okay, my opponent's going to hit another Thunder. And they will actually knock themselves out with their Life Orb. I wasn't thinking of the Life Orb damage. That's something that I should have... Oh my god, and the Hydro Pump. This is actually insane. That is insane. That is actually insane. So I do think Wailord's pretty slow. So, hopefully we can get, yeah, and the rain is up, and the sun's up, so we're in a decent position. Hopefully we can get a Psychic off, though, before Wailord attacks, so I can't go for those powerful, water spouts. Hopefully we can get, a Psychic off. We should be able to, hopefully my opponent misses a Hurricane or Hydro Pump. It's getting a little ridiculous now. It's making me a little annoyed, considering that there's no way I could hit all those moves if I was using them in that way. And my opponent hits another Hydro Pump, so that's always fun. And Wailord will get the Water Spout off before we are able to attack. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah, it won't take out. It does take out Lele, unfortunately, but it won't take out our Snorlax at least. And my opponent's Tailwind has finally ended. So that is great news. Here we just Leaf Storm the Wailord and we return the Pelipper. Hopefully Wailord tries to attack. That'd be perfect. That would be perfect. Because, yeah. Yes, and we hit it. Perfect. And that should take out Wailord. Yeah, that does take out Wailord, so that's GG's to our opponent. So we did bounce back, and we did get a win after that, so that's always nice. Always, always nice. As we take a... Yes, finally my opponent missed a move. Finally. Oh my god. Didn't even know what this was for a while. Alright. So we do bounce back, snag a win, not bad at all. And there might be enough time for another game, but I think we're going to call it an episode because we don't want one of those really lengthy games to end up prolonging this episode out way too long. I don't want that to happen. I've had it happen a few times when I tried to get another game when there was like around 10 minutes left. So we're actually going to call it an episode. So thank you guys so much for tuning in into today's Climbing the Ladder episode. If you did enjoy, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. It's all up to your discretion as always. I just appreciate the support either way. I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.